Dragon's going to reset a little bit, though, as Team Heretics have to think egregiously. Are we staying? Scatter the Weak going to connect, and the engage not there yet. Way gets Unleashed Power and dead. First Blood finally retrieved as Daglas is going to get the Dragon. He cyclones, he flashes, but this is just an ultimatum. He says, I'm going to die. Who can I take? No one the answer. Mikyx takes the kill, but for Dragon, 2 in the dirt.
Heretics just couldn't turn and burn quick enough. But there's the level 6 for Skeanz, and he's on bot lane.
Gatling gun down as well. Way's in a bit of trouble. Big one hits. That's big damage. Dredge line from Mikyx. You know what? They let Way go 1 time, but 2 more? No. That's too much. There's a lot of good options here for the volley. Scatter the Weak going to miss, though. Opportunity for Way. Dredgeline misses as well, but Skeanz flashes in. Serin caught out. Soulflare slows down the play. Here they come, all jumping in. It looks like a nice start, but SlowQ's now caught out. He flashes out, but it's match. Daglas ready for the bonk. Doesn't even need it. Jumps back in, trying to escape now. Daglas ends up being the trade as Jopa is going to find his mark. I was preemptive with that, but I knew what was going to happen as Dredgeline going to find through Sky Splitter as well. Wunder's roam down is better. Tracyn didn't move a budge, and SK used their numbers.
You can see he's just going to kind of forego these bottom side camps to try and move into position here as SK already threatening with the TP for Orianna. And
that TP is going to be late because Dredgeline's already started. Way's in a bit of trouble. Soulflare going to catch on down though. Skeanz caught out. SK's jungler down first, so an opportunity for Heretics to the 4th shot. About to come through. Wunder on the side with the Sky Splitter. Dodged by everyone. Herald not going to reset. Instead, it goes down and Heretics find their mark. The public execution is great onto Mikyx as well. Unleashed Power though, they're in a choke. Dangerous move as Wunder has to use his ulti to get on out. SK found one back, but Heretics hold strong. They hold that choke themselves. And they're in the river in the choke. Wunder's going to come in with his own TP. Sends the Sky Splitter down, but all he's doing is zoning as Tracyn comes in. He's by himself for the time being, but he's tanking up where he can absorb the hits. Mikyx flashes over. Public execution going to follow. Scatter the Weak there as well with the Thundering Smash. Frenzied Maul. Not going to do too much. Sky Splitter down, but in front of a Cyclone, it becomes hard. Wunder has to stand his ground until he gets his ult, but he will not be alive for when that happens.
Wunder's gone too deep, and now SlowQ way overextended on the top side, but Heretics...
Like it was before. I mean, he's covered this time by Skeanz at the very least. This will be a stun death charge as well. They just want to kill Way. He survived so many times, but not this time. Yes, he may be 0-4, but Wunder's not going to follow this one. And as he flies on up, Serin was going to base. He's got no mana. Scatter the Weak is all that's going to be needed. SlowQ sending all the orbs down. Way's coming in. There's a Pantheon ult as well from Skeanz. Gets the stun down, and Serin is about to die. Slowly, surely, the shields are a lot, though, as SlowQ has to flash away. He was in melee form as Team Heretics just collapsed. Maybe a little bit too ambitious. Serin ran to his team, and his team were there to defend.
It was way too ambitious from SK.
Dive coming in. Daglas thinking about it. Now spotted out. Here comes the ulti as well. Daglas going to ulti from the left-hand side. He gets found out with a depth charge all in onto Daglas while the mid lane defense is going to lose Skeanz. Both junglers left in the middle of the enemy team.
Because Heretics team fight is significantly stronger right now.
What if they full send Dagda? Way is going to be engaged on first. Good Scatter the Weak on a 2-man though, but Mikyx dead. You know what? That's what they did, Dagda. They full sent it. Ulti dodged away from. Thundering Smash comes in for the stun. Good. Sky Splitter again for the shielding. And Hype didn't get the deadly fire, so there was no follow-up. Wunder's just going to walk it out. But Baron's still going down. They need to get in now. Skeanz nowhere nearby. Trying to get through, but Way gets on his head instead. And now another 5v5. SK didn't want to be here, and Team Heretics knew it. Good Scatter the Weak, but here comes the curtain call to line down 3, with Mikyx getting stunned up first. The 4th bullet missing as Tracyn ran in. On top of Skeanz' head, he now sits as Heretics will finish off the rest. As SK have been outclassed, outpaced, and it feels like Heretics just got a freebie in game 1. Jopa gets to sing his heart out, but unfortunately, the decibels ain't loud enough as the ace seals game.
Tracyn already on that mid wave.
SK can't get in range to do any damage at this point as the zone control shown here with the Baron Dredgeline going to hit a minion instead. Mikyx might be dead. He's going to depth charge. Skeanz gets a stun. Good Scatter the Weak. They're finally there, but on top of Hype, he flashes away. And the reciprocation from Team Heretics Wukong is just going to spin SK into the damn air. 4th shot. Simple from Hype. And Team Heretics, they're not even at the beach, man. They went home.
They lay it out perfectly, and Jopa will fall. Heretics will leave no man standing on SK as they will close out game number 1.
Game 1 done and dusted. Heretics keep themselves alive. And a must-win in SK versus Heretics goes Heretics for game 1.
And it started out with SK at least having some good control in the early stages, but it just wasn't meant to be. Some clear mistakes in the mid-game, and Heretics punishing well set themselves over the edge.
A 2v2 here would be interesting. A W start for SK is pretty strong with Serin. They're going to face check. Here comes the knockup waiting. Goes on, and this is the power. Here we go. Hype in a bit of trouble. Getting that lethal tempo down is Jopa. 2v2 continues off with Hype getting heavy. Traded first. He runs back in. He's no way out, but the volley won't be enough. It's first blood over to Jopa. Serin level 1. It's textbook, and Heretics walked right into it.
Yeah, the fact that Heretics face checked that was kind of insane.
Skeanz has started Dragon, and he's wanting to get caught out. Flash for the Q. What? Cataclysm what? Vault Breaker in. Now for the smite contest. Daglas gets it. Messy from Skeanz, who now finally Cataclysm. Daglas flashes out. He doesn't have 6 yet. What the hell is going on? The passive from Daglas probably helps him survive. Now going to come up top, and Heretics, insult to injury, to an absolute hospital bed. Now created the flash match, a good vault breaker from Daglas. Tracyn picks up the kill. Might have to flash this way, flag and drag. Arrow gets in midway. Cataclysm goes on the support. Way's only level 5, he can't on-call this. Steps back from Mikyx, that's Hype, dodging away from the knockup, but in the end, Way does go down. It's something for SK, thanks to Skeanz.
They spread out so Mikyx can't get value.
Arrow onto the support. Encore is a 2-man as well for the steal. Daglas flies through. Vault Breaker to come in. He gets a smite on the way as well. Cataclysm comes out late. Skeanz flashes the 2-man ulti from SlowQ. It looks okay, but Heretics now have to find their way back into the fight. I think they've done it thanks to Tracyn slapping down for 2 kills. And Dag already mentioned to you, 30 seconds till this Herald comes into play. Jopa on the wrong side of Summoner's Rift. It's going to be Vault Break it in. Jopa has his ulti. He's been waiting. He won't even burn it, but find a bit of a punish. Flashes away from the Feathers of Fly. TP coming in immediately. Serin finds a face-checking Wunder at half HP already. The 1v1 begins. The arrow almost catches him out, but he won't need it. Serin close to the solo kill and takes him down. Rise damage OP, leaving a 4v5, leaving Mikyx cease and desist with a Vault Breaker charging him up. A Battle Dance escape, impossible.
They are looking to sweep SK 2-0.
That is so bad for SK. Their playoff chances with this loss would be Chemtech Soul. And on Aatrox, you know what? Not a bad Soul.
Hype.
Does. Hype is stepping up, gets a cleanse out. The bell out of Mikyx. The follow-up huge. Tracyn finds over the wall and stops the flag from becoming a drag. Mikyx now caught out as well. Izzy, Battle Dance.
Immediately turns it around and turning it again onto Mikyx.
Mikyx's going to go in, gets a quickness. There's a fate sealed. Maybe Hype this time shouldn't have stepped up. There's a pick here for SK. But luckily, he's got some steadfast shoes of his own. Mikyx, a little bit low, trying to play with Tracyn here. Doesn't have the ulti. Baron's still going down, still dead. Looking for the turn, the Vault Breaker over the wall. SK running for their lives. Tracyn looking for the flash Q. You can see it in his eyes. A Realm Wolf on top of SlowQ. He's got Q3, jumps it back in. Serin a bit of trouble. The shield heals him up, but not for long. SK a bit of a turnaround. A double shutdown off the back of Baron. Finally, some of their tools layer well. Wunder stepping in. This is dangerous. Daglas is still here. Double knockup. Mikyx jumping in. And then getting flashed on as well. Tracyn, he's back to Demonic Ascension. Just when SK think they have breathing room, it's taken away. Arrow dodged by Wunder as he steps to the right. He might be out, but Mikyx, he has the grand entrance over the wall. The flying demon from the top lane will stop his ground right there. Target onto who? SlowQ on a ward for now. Mikyx goes in for the engage. There's a Cataclysm and 3-man. The hotpot combo's there on top of Hype with no flash, but he ain't dying. Taking way too long. Wunder will burn him to a crisp, but look at what it took. Serin now for the chase down as SK getting ripped to shreds. They thought that Ashe has no flash, no problem. As Elder's going to drop down, and SK are about to find themselves 0-2 in the hole.
Jopa will fall, the Elder Dragon will go across. So I think it's a great engage from Mikyx, right? Get Hype, Skeanz immediately flashes in, but look at where SlowQ is, look at where Jopa is.
But with this Baron, how much damage can Heretics do to try and make this game even more of a done deal?
These like plays and the way they're moving around the map come together.
Yeah, I think that wealth of experience, plus the fact that, you know, we've now got Hype and Wayne for the duration of a split, like a new duo in the bottom lane, right? We've had this Korean bottom lane come in with pieces that they've wanted to work for a while now. Heretics just seeing the success of that come through. It is only one series, but to be hyped on Heretics, it is a rare feeling, to be completely brutally honest. It's been a rough split so far, but maybe that ends here. Maybe this is the start of a Cinderella run as the arrow's going to fly on and miss, but it adds pressure on. Next turret number 1 going to go down. Tracyn steps up to that level 20 on the Aatrox. Flag and Dragon, Cataclysm, but Skeanz might send his own death now. The Elder's still up. They have the setup of SlowQ as he jumps on in, right into Daglas' face, gets punched to death. SK running with Serin, matches the flash, and Jopa left alive yet. Again, the feathers fly, but it's 80 carry, the only one with the lead. No more, and Heretics 2-0 on the bingo card today. I don't think I had that one.
What a performance from Heretics. Consistently punishing SK, finding leads, and beautifully executing the macro when they got those leads.